With a Persian Prince, geared up, week today. Cage Warriors debut. It should have been in September. Very frustrating as you made weight and all that business. Has that added fuel to the fire, do you think, Yusuf?
100%, bro. You know, I've just had a chat with my coaches. We just come back from training, and I felt they're all saying, it's the best I've ever been. You know, in all the camps that I've been with them. You know what I mean? I've been with Next Gen now nearly 12 months, bro. So it's good to hear the coaches saying it's the best I've been. You know what I mean? And I feel it as well. I feel it in the rounds. I feel it building up to this fight. So, it makes me kind of like, sometimes, like I said before about my fight camp, the guy pulling out, and I'm like, fuck's sake. But it all makes sense why, there's always a better things happen for a reason. You know what I mean? So I know I just taking over, and let it roll over into this now. So I'm even better than last camp. So I'm blessed.
That's it. I love that staunch Blackburn accent. So I bet you and Crazy Chris have some fun at Next Gen, don't you?
It's fucking crazy, all right, mate. Yeah, we do, pal.
I love it, mate. Love it. So Gittins and Cullen are on the card as well. So has the intensity been through the roof with the levels with you three, especially with Gittins? He's in a big title fight, isn't he?
Yeah. He's got the biggest fight, obviously, of his life right now. After this, bro, he's potentially UFC in it, Dan. Do you know what I mean? He's looking to get that call at any moment. Obviously we've got Cullen as well fighting the Clown. I'll be starting the fight off, and then it'll be Cullen and then Gittins.
Brilliant, Nath.
Yeah, it seems to have been obviously your last fight that you was meant to have. It got rescheduled or it got cancelled. Sorry, is that something you're looking to do after this fight? Sort of get a consistent fight, because it's been almost a year since. Well, it's been a year since your last fight.
Yeah, you're spot on there, bro. You're on the money there. One thing I've struggled with, and it's been no fault of my own, is getting that consistency. You know what I mean? So now I'm with Next Gen. Now, like everything's kind of lined up at this perfect time. I'm going to try, if I'm not injured, touch wood, I'm going to try and get one more in December. And then next year's a big year, boys. You know what I mean? Like, personally, for my career, it's a big one. I'm going to try and rack off as much as I can, get my name out there. You know what I mean? Especially Cage Warriors. It's one of the biggest shows in Europe, isn't it? So if I'm going to make waves anywhere, it's going to be there, isn't it?
And do you know a whole lot about Cameron Stewart, the guy you're fighting next week? He's I believe a former amateur champion at Cage Warriors.
I'll be honest, I've not watched him, and I don't mean to say it in like a cocky way. I'll just leave it to my team and my team to, if anything they're worried about or anything like that, they'll just let me know. Do you know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I've been focused on me so much. I've not been thinking about him. I keep saying to myself, like, winners focus on winning and losers focus on winners. You know what I mean? So I've just been on my own grind and just trying to get better every single day.
I like that. So why have you had to time out the ring? Obviously, September, that was what it was. But why have you had time out the ring? Has it been personal reasons or injuries or what?
Yeah, it's been personal, bro, and injuries as well. You know what I mean? It's been a like I said, it's been a tough road, and I went. Obviously, you guys don't know me, but I went to Canada. I went to Canada and I come back, and certain injuries happened. Just you know what I mean. Just life gets in the way, doesn't it? But you just have to find that second, third gear sometimes, and pull it out. You know what I mean? So hence I'm in the best place I've ever been in my life, because I've just kind of pushed on a little bit when I guess your average Joe might have quit in them moments. In them life. How can I say? In them moments of in the bits of the life. Like. I don't think it's the best. I don't think it makes you a good fighter being good on the mats. I think it makes you a good fighter taking, life, life struggles and still going on. Personally, anyway, you know what I mean. That's what I think. I think that's the hardest bit about life, is the actual life bit, not the athletic career.
Yeah. Well, they say most of the fighting's the mental side, don't they? And you just said you're in the best place. You feel like you're in the best place. Do you feel like you're in the best place at Next Gen as well? Because in our opinion, it's the best gym in the country by a long stretch. And how did you end up at Next Gen, Yusuf?
Through Chris, bro. I just come back from Canada. I was training at TriStar with all my boys and that. I've been there maybe about a year and a half, 2 years. cut a long story short, I was supposed to move there full time. Go to Canada, move my whole life there. And then certain things happened and it just didn't let me, and now I know why, bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes in life when you push so hard to make something happen, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You push so hard and then it goes the opposite way what you're trying. It's mad, isn't it, how it works? Anyway, so yeah, everything brought me back here. And I know why, mate. Next Gen is the place, bro. I'm not just saying that because he's biased, Nathan and Dan. I promise you, they've got a full system. Like, especially in the lightweight division, the killers, mate, the mats. And I've seen people, and I'm not going to name any names, Dan, I'm not going to name anyone, but I've seen boys come into the gym, who are from other gyms and train with us, do our rounds of sparring, and then we don't see him again. And they go, I'll be back next week. I'll be back next week. And guess what, mate? You don't see him, lad. Because
you don't see him again. Yeah, I know that myself. I know plenty of stories out of Next Gen where top level fighters have come down and they've had the jaws broken just in a light sparring session and stuff like that. So yeah, that just shows the level of Next Gen. And there's not disrespect to anybody else, but Next Gen is a room full of killers that I think within the next 24, 36 months, they'll every single one of you will all be operating at the highest level in mixed martial arts.
Dan, me and Chris, we talk about this on a constant basis, and we say, lad, just give it another 12 months. You know what I mean? Just see how many people are going to be at the top, like Cage Warriors, and then boom, straight into UFC. I said, just watch. I said, we're on a massive come up. And like when one person does well, two people, like there's like a pyramid scheme in it, like everyone just goes up. And in that gym, one thing I've noticed is that, when other, like, how can I say, when you want to be lazy, you can't, because you got other boys working so hard that it makes you look like a pussy.
Yeah.
Isn't it true that? Bro, it's facts, mate. You know what I mean? Where other gyms I've been to, like, I'll be like, nah, I'll chill. But bro, I can't have a week off or 2 weeks off because I'll get smashed because they keep working hard and I'm behind. You know what I mean? So that's in itself. I'm like, nah, I don't want to get fucking ground and pounded, man. In 2 weeks, because I'm gonna go on holiday with my bird. You know what I mean? Nah, mate. Sorry, babe. I'm staying at gym, man. Fucking hell.
And Yusuf, you've experienced sort of the highs and lows already. You've got 1 win, 1 defeat in your pro career. Firstly, I mean, you fought on Bellator 270. What was that like? And especially to win on that card, what was that feeling?
It was amazing, bro. It was really amazing. I fought a tough guy. I've never fought a welterweight before. To be honest with you, I knew they were trying to. I only got offered that fight because they were trying to use me as cannon fodder for the Conor McGregor's teammates, to make them go rise. And they dance about Bellator. They got all the SBG guys, try and give them Muppets to fight. Thought I was a Muppet, you know what I mean? And I finished
the wrong Muppet that night, mate.
It was called the Juggernaut, mate, and he as soon as he gave his best, bro, I was still in front of him. He just mentally quit, lad. You know what I mean? It was fucked after the first round. It was just literally we couldn't even get up to go to the once the 5 minutes is over and you go to your corner. I just got up, bro, and he was just sat there, and I just knew he was like he's not got it. He was fucked. All that muscle mass, all that big size. You know what I mean? He's good in the first round, but second and third, bro, it's gonna be a different story, and it was. I'm really glad I got the heel hook. Especially like on a night like that, heel hooks are really rare in it. Not a lot of people get heel hooks compared to like knockouts or ground and pounds. Heel hooks are in my opinion, quite hard to get in an MMA fight because you've got the ground and pound. You know what I mean? That can really stop it. So yeah, I'm buzzed.
And on the other side of that, was there any lessons you took from your defeat last year?
Yeah, bro. Don't fucking hell, lads. Don't fucking fight when you're injured, mate. That's what I fucking took from that. Bro, I tore my hamstring bad 2 weeks before, lad. And I'm not making an excuse, Nathan. I promise you. Ask Chris, mate. He was with me by my side. Bro, I tore my hamstring bad. You know what I mean? Yeah. I tore my hamstring bad, but I sold good amount of tickets. I was like, this guy's going around on social media saying he's gonna knock me out, Afghani wrestler. And I'm like, it's not fucking happening. You know what I mean? My ego got to me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. My ego got to me. I was like, this guy, and I learned my lesson, bro. I couldn't do what I wanted to do. Like, that extra gear. You know what I mean? Like I just didn't have it in me. So yeah, don't pull out the fights when you're not 100%. That's what I learned from that fight. You know what I'm saying? And it just showed me that, you know, and in my personal opinion, I beat him. But obviously the judges gave it to him because he caught me with an overhand right in the first round, and it split my head here. And obviously all the blood in that, it made it look a lot worse. And bro, he's one of the training partners for George for George Hardwick. You know, he was his main training partner, and he's the champion. You know what I mean? And I fucking whooped his ass. You know, fucking 50%. So it just goes to show, mate, a couple of more fights, and you know, I know I'm already up there. It's just showing the people, the fans, you know what I mean, that what I'm about and who I can finish.
Absolutely. When we spoke to Chris before, and he said about, we asked him, would he want to try and nullify the previous loss that he had? And he, as much as he wanted to, Rimmer and everybody telling him, just forget about it, just take the lesson from it and move on. Because for one, you've just said that you felt like you've shown your level in there, and for two, the mistake of fighting with a torn hamstring. Now, them lessons are good to do now, and then not 6 or 7 fights down the line when you're in title contention. You know?
Yeah, spot on, Dan. You're out there, bro. Sometimes lessons are learned the hard way, aren't they? You know what I mean? I should have just listened. You know, it's just simple as that. I should have just listened, because my coach said, "Listen, lad, we're gonna pull you out this fight." And I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Paul, please, bro, please." I was like, "Bro, no, don't, mate." And I was like, "Fucking," I was like, you know, end of the day, it's my choice, innit? But you know, he can't force me to pull out. You know, he's not my dad. But you know, I should have listened, man. I should have listened.
That's it. Now there's 2 of yous from Blackburn in the gym. Is there a language barrier between yous and everyone else? Because the accents in there now.
Mate, we get terrored, bro, in a good way. I promise you, lad. Them fucking scousers, little cunts, man. They're fucking terrors, lad. You know what I mean? All right, they keep going. All right, bro. We got this fucking thing on us now. You know what I mean? Every day we walk into the gym, man. Slick or fucking Paddy or fucking George, or you know what I mean? All these cunts now, they're all on it now. One person does it, now they're all fucking doing it. You know what I mean? Absolute goons, man. No, that's the vibe of the gym. You know, we all take piss out of each other.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I mean? I love that, me. You know what I mean? We all take piss out of each other. It's like, who's got the thickest skin? I've noticed that at Next Gen. That's the way that they operate. That who's got the thickest skin, who can take it. You know what I mean? Well, I love that, because you need thick skin in this game, don't you? Especially like if you're gonna start giving shit. And we know the Next Gen guys, they give shit to all the guys. You know what I mean? Like they're on it, man. Verbal warfare. You know what I mean?
That's it. Love it, Nath.
Is that like the big thing with your Next Gen in terms of like just the old phrase, iron sharpens iron, you know, and just being in there with some of the best guys? Do you feel now your level has gone up in the last year?
100%, I'd say, definitely.
Yeah, bro, levels, man. I keep saying this, like, you know, I keep saying it to everyone. It's scary, bro. It's just the system, like slow and steady with the race, right? And I know how long have you guys been a fan of MMA for? Just give me how many years?
Since it began, really, about 20 years, mate.
20 years, Dan. Nathan, how about you, bro?
Like 6, 7, probably.
6, 7, right? So, Dan, you've seen Paul, and obviously how he's, you know, climbed. You know, he's always been up.
Yeah, he's grown.
How he's grown, and you know, have some gyms in the UK and Ireland, they've been like boom, but then they've just dropped because it's been like a shiny new toy, for example. Do you get what I mean? But
or they'll get to the level and then they'll stagnate, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But Paul, it's been like this.
It's constant climb.
It's just constant climb.
I think the system and the coaches that he's brought in is unbelievable. All the levels are the right way. You look at Bonner, Jake McHugh, Shem, used 2 boys, Paddy, Moller. I think the talent there, wow.
That shit like that doesn't happen by accident, does it? Like, I don't believe shit like that happens by accident. You know, like in the gym, you usually get like 1, maybe 2 really talented guys, don't you?
Yeah,
and then the rest are just kind of like, but you don't get the high level like this. It doesn't happen, mate. You know what I mean? It's just through. Obviously, Paul is the top of the game, and me and Nathan Fletcher was talking yesterday, bro. Because obviously I went sparring yesterday. Me and Nathan Fletcher went for a coffee yesterday while the boys were sparring, and we were just talking about this particular thing about comparing other gyms and around the UK and Ireland, and then saying like it's not about Paul having a system like, you know, and having a system in terms of MMA that makes him good. What I believe that makes Paul good is that he has good relationship building with. Do you know what I'm saying, Dan?
Yeah. It's like compare it to a football manager. You can be the greatest coach in the world. It's about man management. Everybody is different, so it's about managing their personality, their lifestyle, their traits, and then their talent and their skills can all be rolled into one. And like Nathan said, the old cliche saying iron sharpens iron, but that true northern grit iron. And we're looking forward to seeing from you next week in the capital. Tell the fans what we can look forward to.
Fireworks, bro. I've got my fire back. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've watched my amateur fights, but I used to have that fire. Yeah, I used to go out blazing, not giving a fuck. Then when I went pro, obviously I had that time away. I kind of went too technical. You know what I mean? And now I've got that fire, bro, from Next Gen. Now I've got that fire back from, you know, and the skill on top of that. I can't wait, man. I'm not even nervous. I'm just excited to just go in there. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna go in there, bro. I'm just gonna empty my mind, bro. You know what I mean? Just enjoy it, man. Not have fucking 20 plans in my head. I'm gonna do this and that. I'm just gonna go and enjoy it, man, and be nice and relaxed, man. You know what I mean?
I love that. Stay relaxed, tunnel vision, and whatever happens.
That's it.
Thank you very much for your time.
Boys, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, yeah. All love, man. And I'll speak to you guys soon, man. You know what I mean? Facts, man. You've done your research, man. You know, I respect good questions, mate. You said only 10 minutes. It's been 20 fucking minutes, you cunt. You know what I mean? All the time, lad. I want some money, you cunt.
He wants royalties now. But Yusuf, I will hopefully be there next Friday, so I'll catch you after the fight as well, brother. Chris, I hope you're good, mate, in there. Yes, crazy.
Nice one, boys. Yeah, take care, man.
Peace. Have a good weekend.
Good night, guys.